Hello, epic viewers from around the multiverse. Prepare to bask in unprecedented glory, because today, another ineffably epic video is about to transpire. What story will I be telling? What story will I be shedding light on? What story will I be rendering transparent for you to indulge and listen to? Well, without further ado, without further delay, without further procrastination, allow me to demystify the answer to that inquiry right here, right now. This is the story of the avocado disaster. So, I went to get distressed avocados, and I left my cart in the produce aisle. When I came back, my distressed avocados were moved to another cart. If you leave your cart unattended, even for 1 to 2 minutes, the contents of your cart could be removed. So they were relegated to another cart that was near my cart, unequivocally within the vicinity. So I moved my avocados that were removed from my cart and placed in someone else's cart back into my cart, so I repossessed my avocados. And of course, I didn't expect this, but life is full with precarity, life is full of contrast, life is obscure beyond a veil of time, and a tempestuous, tumultuous moment was about to transpire. It was very chaotic, to say the least. What happened? What turmoil ensued? Well, stay tuned, as I'm about to uncover the subsequent events of the story. So, I was in the midst of checking out, and the guy came up and he was livid. He was imbued with fury. He was irate, to say the least. His attitude was vituperative and baleful. His words were hostile. He wanted my avocados that were distressed. He contended that those were his, but in actuality, they were mine. And even after reconfirming that he removed my avocados from my cart while it was unattended, he still wanted my avocados. I was about to concede and give it to him, and I actually handed it to him. And then I said, "Do you want me to help you get more distressed avocados?" And I guess he felt badly, and then he returned my avocados. The cashier was puzzled and baffled, and they wanted to get involved. Another employee walked away, and he vectored his rage towards me. He thought that I should have given him the avocados, even though he took them from my cart. He didn't want it to be a big deal, He turned a molehill or nothing into a something. I repossessed my property, or avocados are preordained to become my property because they were in my cart, and he felt as though he should have them, so I felt his fury firsthand. I felt the brunt of his anger, and he was in an uproar, to say the least. So it was a moment of mayhem, turmoil, and chaos. Perhaps I'm exaggerating a bit to embellish the story, but all stellar stories have embellishment. So I've had a tempestuous life, to say the least, and what happens in my life is out of my control. I demonstrate unrequited kindness to everyone. All my decisions are predicated upon morality, and I believe that I was in the right, because if he eviscerates me of my property, it's not his property. When I came back to my cart and it was missing avocados, I saw a cart nearby with my avocados in them, and I reclaimed my avocados. This reminds me of The Hobbit, but that's a story for another time. And he got infuriated because He believed that he should have had my avocados, even though he shouldn't have taken them in the first place. And he should have asked for my permission or my consent, or should have waited until the owner of the cart, or the cart pusher, or attendant of the cart returned to their rightful cart. So, but an asinine story, but it was a disastrous moment in avocado history because I was almost deprived of my precious, sacrosanct, invaluable, indispensable avocados that are actually replenishable, because avocado trees can bear them in perpetuity as long as they get decimated, as long as they do not get decimated, apparently. From what I understand, what was the lifespan of an avocado tree? I did not know. Or perhaps they can't grow them in perpetuity, but actually maybe they can when you think about it, because the pits can likely be replanted to turn into avocado trees. So agriculture is automated, but of course humans can expedite the growth process. So I hope that you found this video to be exciting. I hope that you found this video to be exhilarating, exciting, enthralling, engrossing, captivating, and of course riveting, as well as bedazzling. Have a wonderful, marvelous, glorious day, and goodbye.